Hello, listeners, and welcome back to the Listen and Learn English podcast. I'm your host, Chris, and today we're embarking on another fascinating journey through time and language. Our story today takes us back over 1,000 years to meet a young girl named Song and her extraordinary adventure. As we unravel her tale, we'll also unravel new words and phrases to enrich your English vocabulary. Are you ready to travel back in time with me? Let's begin this historic journey. Before we dive into Song's story, let's explore some important words you'll hear today. Our first word is oracle. An oracle is someone believed to have the power to see the future. For instance, the ancient Greeks often sought advice from the oracle at Delphi. Next up, we have healing. Healing means the process of making or becoming healthy again. It's often used when talking about recovering from an illness or an injury. For example, the doctor's expertise in healing was renowned throughout the land. Our last word for today is sacrifice. Sacrifice means giving up something valued for the sake of something else regarded as more important or worthy. Ooh, that sounds like a tough definition, but it's not too bad. Take a look at this. It's a powerful word about choice and loss. For example, she made a great sacrifice by leaving her home to pursue her studies abroad. Keep these words in mind as we journey through Song's story. Understanding them will help you grasp the essence of her tale. Now let's delve into the heart of our episode, the story of Song. Listen carefully as we travel back in time to a world far different from our own. Here's the story. Song was born in the year 1000, more than 1,000 years ago. Her house was at the bottom of a hill where she lived with her mother, her father, and her younger brother. They also had an orange cat who liked to come at dinner time for food. At the top of the mountain was a temple where an oracle lived. An oracle is someone who can see the future. This oracle also knew magic and was good at healing people who were sick. The temple was so high, few people ever saw her. When Song was 16, her younger brother got very sick. Song knew what she had to do. She snuck out of the house and climbed up the mountain. She climbed well for the first hour. By the 8th hour of climbing, Song was ready to give up. Then she remembered how sick her younger brother was. Song kept climbing for another 2 hours until she reached the top. When she finally got to the top, she met the oracle. The oracle agreed to help Song's younger brother. The price for her help was that Song must stay with her at the top of the mountain and become the next oracle. Song agreed, and now she lives and studies with the oracle. Although she misses her family, she is happy because she knows her younger brother is okay. And that concludes Song's remarkable journey, a tale of determination, sacrifice, and destiny. Fantastic listening, everyone. Now it's time to test your understanding with some questions about Song's story. Here are the questions. Number 1. Where did Song live, and with whom did she share her home? Question number 2. Who lived at the top of the mountain, and what were they known for? Question number 3. What motivated Song to climb the mountain? Question number 4. Describe how Song felt during her climb and what kept her going. Question number 5. What did the oracle ask in return for helping Song's younger brother? Question number 6. How does the story end, and what are Song's feelings about her decision? Reflect on these questions, and we'll go over the answers after a short break. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back. I hope you're ready to explore the answers to our comprehension questions about Song's story. Let's see how well you understood the tale. Question number 1 was, where did Song live and with whom did she share her home? Well, Song lived at the bottom of a hill in a house with her mother, father, and younger brother. They also had an orange cat who came for food at dinner time. Question number 2 was, who lived at the top of the mountain and what were they known for? At the top of the mountain, there was a temple where an oracle lived. This oracle was known for seeing the future, knowing magic, and being skilled in healing the sick. Question number 3 was, what motivated Song to climb the mountain? Well, Song decided to climb the mountain to seek help from the oracle because her younger brother was very sick. Question number 4 was, describe how Song felt during her climb and what kept her going. Well, Song initially climbed well, but by the 8th hour, that's a long time, she was ready to give up. She persevered, however, remembering her brother's illness, which motivated her to continue for another 2 hours until she reached the top. Whoa, that's a long climb. Question number 5 was, what did the oracle ask for in return for helping Song's younger brother? Well, the oracle agreed to help Song's brother, but in return, Song had to stay at the top of the mountain and become the next oracle. Question number 6 was, how does the story end, and what are Song's feelings about her decision? Well, the story ends with Song living and studying with the oracle, having become the next oracle herself. Although she misses her family, she is happy knowing her brother is safe and healthy. Now that we've reviewed the story, let's look at an interesting grammar point from our tale. In today's story, we encountered a great example of the simple past tense. This tense is used for actions that were completed at a specific time in the past. For example, when we say Song climbed the mountain, it indicates that a completed action in Song's past. The structure of the simple past tense is the base verb plus the ending ed for regular verbs. However, as always in English, for irregular verbs like sneak, the past form can be different, like snuck. Other examples from the story include lived and knew. Understanding the simple past tense is very important for talking about past events clearly and effectively in English. And that brings us to the close of another episode of the Listen and Learn English podcast. Today we traveled back in time to meet Song, a girl who made a significant sacrifice for her family's well-being. We learned some vital vocabulary like oracle, healing, and sacrifice. And we tested our comprehension with questions that explored the simple past tense in our grammar segment. Stories like Song not only teach us about the language, but also about the values and choices that shape our lives. I encourage you to reflect on Song's journey and how her determination and sacrifice led to a new destiny. Thank you for joining me on this historical linguistic adventure. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep using your new vocabulary and grammar in your daily English. Tune in to our next episode for more stories, more learning, and more fun. Until then, Keep practicing, keep learning, and remember that you are awesome. Goodbye.